Which is the most common site of fertilization failure causing female infertility? Correct option is C. Which sign of pregnancy is softening of the cervix? Correct option is B. Which is the most common cause of maternal mortality worldwide? Correct option is B. What is the drug of choice for eclampsia? Correct option is B. What is the most common cause of primary amenorrhea? Correct option is A. Which is the first stage of a labor? Correct option is B. Which drug is contraindicated in postpartum hemorrhage due to hypertension? Correct option is B. Which fatal heart sound pattern indicate distress? Correct option is B. Which imaging modality preferred and suspected ectopic pregnancy? Correct option is C. Which is the most common organ tumor in women of reproductive age? Correct option is B. Which hormone is measured for confirmation of pregnancy? Correct option is C. Which is a complication of prolonged rupture of membrane? Correct option is B. What is the duration of a normal menstrual cycle? Correct option is A. Which is the safest contraceptive method for a hypertensive woman? Correct option is D. Which is the most common site of endometriosis? Correct option is B. Which factor increase the risk of uterine rupture in labor? Correct option is A. Which is the best investigation for suspected ovarian torsion? Correct option is C. Which vitamin deficiency is associated with neural tube defect? Correct option is C. Which is the first step in neonatal resuscitation? Correct option is C. Which is the first line drug for postpartum hemorrhage? Correct option is A. What is the most common complication of multiple pregnancy? Correct option is B. Which ovarian tumor is known as chocolate cyst? Correct option is B. Which is the most reliable sign of true labor? Correct option is B. Which test is used to predicate preterm labor? Correct option is A. What is the most common complication of unsafe abortion? Correct option is B. Which is the most effective method of emergency contraception? Correct option is A. Which stage of labor ends with the expulsion of the placenta? Correct option is C. Which is the gold standard investigation for endometrial cancer? Correct option is B. Which is the primary risk factor for cervical cancer? Correct option is B. Which pelvic shape is least favorable for vaginal delivery? Correct option is D.